Can I ask you something? If nothing changes in your relationship in the next year, what does that actually cost you? Not him, not her, you. I want to talk to you about that today because I think it's a conversation that most of us skip. We always talk about what they need to do, what they need to change. We wait for the apology or the effort or the moment that they finally get it. But while we're waiting, something's happening. And I don't think we let ourselves look at it as closely as we should. Hi, friends. I'm Jess. If you're in the Reconnect Room, you already know me a little bit. And I want to talk to you today about the cost of staying where you are. Here's what waiting costs you emotionally. It costs you your peace. You're scanning every text, every tone of voice, every silence, trying to figure out where you stand. That's not a relationship. That's surveillance, and it's absolutely exhausting. It costs you your self-trust every time you shrink a need down to nothing because bringing it up isn't worth the fight. You teach yourself that your own voice doesn't matter, and that adds up. And it costs you your sense of who you are outside of this. Ask yourself honestly, when's the last time you felt like you and not just the manager of this relationship or this family? Now, here's the part that we really don't want to look at. What it's costing our family. Your kids are watching, not the fights, the quieter things. They're watching what you'll tolerate. They're learning right now what love is supposed to look like and what a person is supposed to accept in the name of keeping their family together. That's the blueprint you're handing them, whether you mean to or not. They are literally creating their foundation of what a healthy marriage and a healthy relationship looks like based off of what you are teaching them. What are you showing them? Our actions speak louder than words. And it's costing the relationship itself because waiting isn't neutral. Resentment doesn't sit still, it grows. Every year you wait for your partner to lead the change is the year the distance gets a little more normal. A year you get a little more used to being alone inside your own home. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying it because I think somewhere you already know it. You feel it at 11 p.m. when everyone's asleep and it's just you and the ceiling. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Waiting for your partner to change is never actually a strategy. It's a way of staying safe from having to change yourself. This is one thing that people don't love me for, but I will yell it from the rooftop. We are a part of the problem. And until we can take responsibility for the things that we can change, the effort that we can put in, nothing will change. Because if it's all about your partner, you don't have to do anything. You get to just wait. But if it's about you, your patterns, your fear, your part in this dance, that means that you have work to do. And that's scary for most people. But it's also the only thing that has actually ever worked. That's the whole shift. Not waiting, shifting. You've already started. You're in the Reconnect Room. You're paying attention. That matters. That's not nothing. But awareness alone doesn't rebuild a marriage. It's the start, not the finish. And that's exactly why I built the Reconnect Framework. It's the next step after you join this room, a guided path that takes you from I see the pattern to I know exactly what to do to shift it with real tools, real structure, and me walking alongside of you the whole way. If you're done waiting, if you're ready to stop managing this relationship from the outside and start actually changing what's happening inside of you, that's where we go next. The link is right below this video. Come join us inside the Reconnect Framework. We have Rooted for women, Restored for men. You've spent enough time waiting to see what your partner will do. Let's spend the next season finding out what happens when you do the work inside. I promise you, you will never regret investing in your own growth. See you on the inside.